Hey everybody, welcome back to our video series here. And today we're joined here with Josh from Mortgages for Less, and he's going to talk to us about this return of the 30-year amortization. Josh, is it a good idea or not? What's your thoughts?
You know what? I think it definitely opens up some options for some buyers. We used to have a 30-year amortization. Heck, back in 2006, I think it was a 40-year amortization that we had that really did help people to qualify back when rates were higher back then. Rates are higher again. So the purpose of the 30-year amortization is kind of twofold. But at the end of the day, it's all about helping people qualify for a little bit more. In order to get that 30-year amortization, Jay, what we need, of course, is somebody who's a first-time home buyer with less than 20% down payment, who's looking to purchase brand new home, brand new construction, something that's just been built. Obviously, you can purchase those straight from a builder, but it's always a good idea to work with somebody like you, Jay, as a real estate agent to actually negotiate more with those builders. The idea behind it is the government does want to help first-time buyers get into the market because it is more expensive. So they've brought it back in a limited way for first-time home buyers specifically. But we also know that Canada as a whole needs a lot more home construction. And so by making this an option when you're buying something brand new, it's hopefully going to encourage more new home construction. So that's what it takes to be eligible for it. And, when I'm working with people and we're going over their qualifying numbers, let's take a fairly typical household income in Edmonton of about $100,000, two incomes, maybe some Canada Child Benefit mixed in there. If you have an interest rate of 4.44%, which is out there now with the 5% down payment, normally on a 25-year mortgage, you're only going to be able to spend $430,000 on a home. But if you're buying something brand new and you take advantage of that 30-year amortization for exactly the same monthly payment, now you're looking at a $460,000 home because mortgage qualifying is all based on payments relative to income. So it's getting you an extra $30,000, or in this case, it's an extra 5 to 7% on the purchase price, just because you're buying something brand new.
Right. It's pretty crazy, actually, with this amount of difference in price. This can be the difference between getting a home with an attached garage or not, or even a home that has an attached or detached garage or no garage, right? So I think that's the big difference here. Would our buyers be expecting to pay any difference in their interest rate here, Josh?
No, the interest rate's the same. The fees are all the same. So there's really no difference as far as the mortgage is concerned, except that we can spread the payments out over more years, allowing you to qualify for more dollars. Now, I know when I look at home sale stats with you, Jay, new homes tend to be a bit more expensive than the resale homes. Why is that? Like, is this just making up for that, or is there something else going on?
I think it depends. So there's obviously a very large, section of our population that they only want brand new homes, and a lot of times that comes with maybe not totally understanding how homes are built here in Canada. But either way, nevertheless, it doesn't. If you really want a brand new home, most people expect they got to pay a whole bunch more. There's some strategic times to buy new construction. There's some strategic ways to actually buy new construction as well, right? So, time bring us along. And what we've found is sometimes we're actually paying less per square foot than resale. So it's not always more money. Sometimes it is, of course, depending on the neighborhood you're looking or the lot type, right? But for the most part, it's just a little bit more on average. But with some of the right strategies, I think we can make it less than or equal to resale homes for sure. Yeah.
So with it being a little bit more, maybe it's just because they're a little bit bigger than a lot of the resale homes being sold.
Potentially that, yes. But we also notice like there's a time when they sell, right? So on average, people do expect to pay more for new construction. On average, they actually do. But there's ways to keep it level, like I said. So I think your next steps here are pretty clear, right?
Yeah. So the next step is, of course, to talk with me and my team. We'll work on getting you that mortgage pre-approval, and then best to work with Jay and his team as opposed to going straight to the builder, because then you're going to have that extra negotiation power. You're going to be able to come at the builder with more information than you would be able to come at that builder with if you're doing it all on your own. And it costs you nothing extra to use a real estate agent when you're working with a builder, but it only provides you that extra benefit, right, Jay?
Yeah. So we'll come do your walkthroughs with you, help you understand the whole process start to finish, and kind of be that middle ground, right? So understand what is normal and how to make that happen. So um,
Excellent.
this is a great program. It's exciting, and hopefully more of our buyers can take advantage of it.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to working with more and more. It's only been available since August 1st, so it's pretty new. We've always, of course, had that 30-year amortization when there's 20% down, but it's more expensive.
Right.
And a lot of first-time buyers just don't have that kind of money. So this should really make a big difference for a lot of the younger families that we tend to work with through our webinar and through other ways of getting to meet these younger families.
Awesome. Well, thanks for joining us. If you're new here, click the bell, like, subscribe. We do this every single week. And so we hope that this helps you sort of understand Edmonton's real estate market, try and give you some little tidbits to help you become a better educated buyer and or seller. Thanks for joining us. We're looking forward to seeing you next week.
Thanks, everybody.